Goretzka no prospects at Bayern. Is he fleeing after all? Borussia have reportedly made an offer for Valencia's midfielder. The Monaco star prefers Italy to England to continue his career. Will Real Madrid let their star go to the Premier League? Hello everyone, you're on the Fables of Football channel. I'm a disabled person with no voice, so you're listening to a robot. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Have you subscribed? Here we go. The Monaco star prefers Italy to England to continue his career. Monaco international Youssouf Fofana is reportedly ready to turn down interest from Manchester United and join AC Milan. According to La Gazzetta dello Sport, Fofana wants to move to Milan this summer or next summer when his contract with Monaco expires. The midfielder has reportedly turned down an offer from West Ham and is ready to do the same if Erik ten Hag's side approach him. The France international has reportedly already agreed to a 4-year deal at Milan, but Monaco are a tough proposition. Should the 25-year-old leave this summer, he is unlikely to be sold for less than the €20 million Juventus paid for Nice midfielder Khéphren Thuram in July. Fofana began his career in Strasbourg before moving to Monaco in 2020. Since then, the attack-minded midfielder, known for his strength, stamina and defensive ability, has scored 7 goals in 175 appearances and earned 21 caps for France. Although Fofana is rumored to be keen on a move to Milan, it remains to be seen whether the Italian giants will sign him this summer. The transfer window closes in just under 3 weeks, so there is still time to finalize a deal. Will Real Madrid let their star go to the Premier League? Endrick in the Premier League. 2 clubs asked about the Brazilian wonderkid, and Real Madrid responded. 2 Premier League clubs have asked Real Madrid for a loan following the signing of Brazilian wonderkid Endrick. The highly rated striker will move to the Santiago Bernabeu in 2022, but will not make the switch until the summer of 2024, after he has turned 18. He is considered one of the hottest prospects and has already been compared to his legendary compatriot Pel. The Madrilenians are keen to capitalize on Endrick's undoubted potential, but have also signed world champion Kylian Mbappé and already have players such as Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo and Jude Bellingham at their disposal. With this in mind, Hits claim that 2 English clubs have inquired as to whether Endrick is available for the 2024-25 season and could be offered a short-term contract. However, these inquiries are said to have been turned down, as Carlo Ancelotti is keen to give the young player plenty of game time this season. Endrick, who has already earned 10 senior caps and scored 3 goals for his country, has featured for Madrid in preseason while Mbappé has been given an extended break. He will face stiff competition in the Spanish capital, but could be a useful option for the reigning La Liga and Champions League title holders. Do you think he should be loaned out to a Bundesliga club? Let us know what you think in the comments. No prospects at Bayern. Is Goretzka fleeing after all? Bayern star Leon Goretzka no longer seems to be playing a central role under new coach Vincent Kompany. The midfielder could therefore leave the club this summer, although he would actually like to stay with the German record champions. Test matches rarely provide definitive information about a coach's tactics, but in the case of Leon Goretzka, a clear trend is emerging. In the test match against Tottenham Hotspur 3-2, the 29-year-old remained on the bench for the entire 90 minutes despite being fully fit. Instead, a number of young players who are not part of the professional squad were given game time. After Goretzka was also left out of the starting 11 in the first test against Spurs, it is clear that he has no prospect of playing a leading role in the Bayern squad under Kompany. According to Kicker, it is now up to Goretzka himself to decide whether he wants to fulfill his contract in Munich, which runs until 2026, even if he no longer plays a major role in the club's plans. Test match without a game is signaled. If Goretzka does not want to settle for the role of a supplementary player, he will have to look for a new club this month before the transfer window closes. The decision not to play in the test match could have been another signal from the club in Goretzka's favor. Bayern sporting director Max Eberl recently hinted that it could be difficult for the 29-year-old to get regular playing time next season. Every player has to decide for himself what his next step is and how he accepts the competition, explained the 50-year-old. Goretzka was already considered a candidate for sale in Munich last summer, but was able to fight his way back into the starting 11 over the course of the season. Under new coach Kompany, however, this looks set to become even more difficult. So far, only Atletico Madrid and SC Napoli have been rumored to be loosely interested in Goretzka. Do you think he will leave the club in the summer, or will he get a new challenge from the Bayern coach? Chelsea FC are selling a striker to the Bundesliga. Chelsea could be set to get rid of Armando Broja, as the Bundesliga side have open talks to sign the striker. Armando Broja could be set to leave Chelsea FC once again, as Stuttgart are rumored to be in talks over a loan move for the striker. According to Sky Deutschland, Stuttgart are in initial talks to loan out the striker before the end of the season. According to the report, the 22-year-old is expected to leave the Blues. Despite the signing of Deniz Undav from Brighton this month, the Albanian international is a concrete option for the Bundesliga club, although negotiations are still at an early stage. Broja's career has stalled of late. He made just 8 appearances on loan at Fulham in the second half of last season and scored just 3 goals in 38 games for Chelsea. If he wants to play regular football, a permanent move away from Stamford Bridge could be the way forward. This summer, the former Southampton loanee claimed he had received offers from clubs in Serie A, the Bundesliga and the Premier League. However, none of these offers have materialized for the Blues Academy graduate. Broja, who has 4 years left on his Chelsea contract, was not in Enzo Maresca's squad for Sunday's 1-1 draw with Inter. That could be a sign that he will no longer play for the club this season. The Liverpool legend has spoken about his future. Virgil van Dijk is urging Liverpool FC to sign new players before the end of the transfer window and has opened up about his future as the defender enters the final year of his contract at Anfield. With 3 weeks to go until the end of the summer transfer window, Liverpool have yet to make their first signing under new manager Arne Slot. The Reds have been linked with Real Sociedad's Martin Zubimendi to utilize the Spaniard's €60 million release clause. Speaking to the media, Van Dijk said, "Of course I think we should sign some players, depending on how long the season goes on. But I think there is work going on behind the scenes and I fully believe and trust the club that they will do the right thing for us and put together the best possible squad so we can compete in any competition we are in. That's the most important thing I'm focusing on. Having confidence, and we'll see what happens. I think they're working very hard behind the scenes. We'll see how that plays out." Van Dijk's future at Liverpool FC has been heavily questioned as the Dutch defender has entered the final year of his contract at Anfield. Although he has not been very open about his future, he gave an update on his situation, which suggests he has not yet been offered a new contract by the club. When asked about the situation, he said, "There are no changes at the moment. What do you make of this? Do you think he will get a contract extension? Write your opinion in the comments." Borussia Dortmund have reportedly made an offer for Valencia midfielder Pepelu. Now that the August transfer window has opened, clubs across Europe are trying to optimize and organize their squads for the competitive season that starts in a few weeks. Borussia Dortmund is no exception, as the club has recently announced some very important additions and is working on further deals in light of more departures. According to reports from Spain, Borussia Dortmund recently rejected a €17 million bid for Valencia midfielder Pepelu. The defensive midfielder from Malaga had a sensational season in La Liga, scoring 7 goals and 1 assist in 37 games. The report states that both Dortmund and Serie A side Fiorentina tried to sign the player, but that his priority was to stay with Valencia. For their part, the club are seeking a transfer fee in the region of €20 to €25 million for their star player. Reports linking Dortmund with Pepelu or other midfielders at this point in the transfer window seem suspicious at first glance, especially as Dortmund have just signed Pascal Gross and are unlikely to make any departures in that area of the pitch in the near future. While Siliskan has been linked with a move to Olympique Lyon in recent weeks, it is now rumored that the player is more likely to stay in Dortmund. Felix Mecha and Emre can also appear to be firmly anchored at the club, while Marcel Sabitzer and Kjell Jen are the present and future of the number 8 respectively. It's no secret that Dortmund could use a change in personnel in the defensive midfield. However, a new addition would require departures to make room in the squad physically and financially for new arrivals to join the club. The impression is that this news is not particularly easy to come by and is being used to play the agent game. Do you think Borussia need this player from Valencia? Write your opinion in the comments. Thanks for watching, subscribe to the channel and give us a thumbs up. Good luck and have a great day. Bye.